Hey Andy, what are you doing here?
Oh, well, Luke's got the week off, so he asked me to fill in for him on Show of the Weekend.
That's surprisingly normal.
Yeah, he just didn't want you to have to worry about doing it all by yourself.
Oh, well, cheers, Andy.
Okay, and also he saw the new Tomb Raider film, and there was a sequence of hidden messages in it that he thought was telling him the real-life location of the island of Yamatai, so he chartered a seaplane, and he flew there, but an evil corporation sabotaged the plane, and he went down somewhere in the South Pacific, and if we could just really run through the show quite quickly, he's starting to run out of food and water. I'm really starting to worry about him.
There it is.
Yeah.
Show of the weekend, show of the weekend, show of the weekend, show of the weekend, show of the weekend.
I don't think Luke even knows how to fly a seaplane.
No, he doesn't.
I mean, there's the stick. Shouldn't be that hard.
He probably just thinks, oh, it's like a boat bit in the sky.
But wait, when you push forwards, it makes you go up, or down.
Down.
Down. It makes you go down on a plane, not up. I don't know if he inverts. I'm worried now. I don't think he inverts. Oh my God, that might be how he crashed the seaplane.
Probably.
Anyway, sorry, video games. What? What are we talking about this week?
Well, I have been playing Injustice 2.
Cool.
I didn't play it when it first came out.
So there's a new version of it out.
But they've brought out like a kind of collector's everything, legendary edition, everything's in there, including all the extra character skins, which includes like a lot of comic book characters that you may not have heard of, some more obscure ones, and also the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, right, because they're the same as superheroes. That's cool though, I like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's just one character, right?
It's one
and then
character.
The 4 turtles are the different skins.
Yeah, you choose based on your weapon.
Right,
so you
okay.
choose the weapon and that determines which turtle you get to be.
Which is the best Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle?
I mean, Raphael.
Incorrect. It's Donatello.
All right.
It's correct.
All right.
Do you agree with me, James? Donatello?
I like Raphael because there was a kid as well at my nursery who was also called Raphael, so I was like, that's the coolest thing. He's got the same name as a Ninja Turtle.
I tell you what is interesting about the Turtles. When they first were in comics, they all had the same colour bandana.
Yeah.
They all had red bandanas. So Raphael does have the canonically correct turtle bandana.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah. Also, the comics were a lot darker than the kids' show.
There you go.
It was Donatello,
The bow staff, yeah.
actually, you might be right.
See? See, I knew he'd come around eventually. You're on the right side of history, James.
Anyway, Injustice 2.
Sorry, Injustice 2. Yeah, it's got all the DLC and costumes and extra stuff. So you hadn't played it before?
No.
What do you think of it?
I'm not good at fighting games, basically.
But everything in Injustice 2 looks amazing regardless of how good you are at fighting games, right?
It does, but nothing can hide from me the fact that I'm just panicking and on the buttons as I'm doing it. I'm like...
Batman's signature fighting style. That's what he does. Trained in every martial art, including... But it's got all the super moves, which are the greatest things in history.
They're great, and I managed to kind of actually use a couple of them. The ones that I was most successful with is the Flash, that I managed to do loads, because he
goes back in time.
Punches you against the Sphinx, against T-Rex, and then against yourself. Like that! I love that stuff. It's so ridiculous.
Feel bad for the T-Rex though. T-Rex wasn't doing anything.
And he's like, hey, what are you doing?
T-Rex is just chilling in a field in the past, and the Flash is like, bye. Like,
he's like, I'm just having my dinner here.
What the hell?
And then also Harley Quinn's one. Who I found she was the character that I worked best with.
Oh, okay. She's got a lot of guns and hammers.
Yeah. I've been playing story mode.
Oh, story mode, yeah.
So you kind of choose between 2 characters at one point. So you've got the Green Arrow and then Black Canary, and you choose between. And then I found with some fights it was easier with the other one because of distance. It was easier to do long distance hits with Green Arrow than it was with Canary, because she's more up close and.
I really like the story mode in Injustice 2. I thought it was
really good.
It's a really good story.
Yeah.
You're trying to stop Brainiac from doing Brainiac stuff. All the characters are really well written. I like all the Green Arrow and Black Canary banter
I love
that they've got going on.
They're just adorable.
First, a few words from the brave and the bold.
I'm the brave one, right?
I'm not bold enough to disagree.
And it sort of forces you to play as the rubbish characters that you would never pick, because no one is picking Firestorm and Blue Beetle. Sorry about it, Blue Beetle. but you are rubbish. But yeah, I would never pick those guys normally. But
Yeah.
playing through the story, I'm like, oh, actually, these guys are quite fun to play as. So yeah, well done,
They
Blue
are.
Beetle, convincing me you're not rubbish.
They also do make a habit of it, of you fight the character that you're next going to play as.
Yeah.
Because it's a fighting game, the way you work everything out is they're like, no, look, you be on our side. No, we're good. And then you have a fight, and then they go, okay, I see what you mean, because that's how it works in real life.
Yeah, exactly. You punch someone until they agree
And they're
with
like,
you.
oh,
and
okay,
then
I'm
they're
sorry,
like,
I didn't realise that you changed.
Yeah,
What?
no, nice one. Right, let's go stop Brainiac. But yeah, it's sort of a stark reminder of how much better Marvel characters are. I don't see why anyone would pick anyone who isn't Wonder Woman, Superman, Batman, maybe Flash, maybe Green Lantern.
And maybe Harley Quinn, because she is like, she's very funny and she's got her hyenas. There is actually in the story mode, there's an amazing bit where she gets hit with the fear toxin.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Like that
was
scene
really good.
is that then she sees the Joker again and you realise that he was her greatest fear. And that is like, I was watching that going, like, I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it.
Yeah.
Because it was a really powerful scene, and then she turns on him, she's like, no, I'm not your puppet. No guy who doesn't know how to dress properly is going to tell me how to think.
Ain't no slick fella with a cheap suit and cheaper grin telling me who I am ever again.
Yeah,
What to do.
that is a problem. They've gone with
And-
that one of those edgelord jokers
Yeah.
that they have these days.
I'm a Hamill Joker all the way.
Yeah.
Just the best. He is the best. Mark Hamill, best.
Yeah, it's the guys who make the Mortal Kombat games.
Yes.
So, like, the fighting mechanics are really
Excellent,
solid.
yeah.
But also, it's just got all that extra stuff on top, which I love, like the stage transitions,
Yeah.
which are my favourite thing to
Yeah.
do. Like, most of my fights in Injustice are me sort of knocking people over to the side of the screen so I can do a stage transition on them. And if I'm like, get in the corner so I can stage transition you. And then I do a stage transition, and it's the best thing ever. I think it's the Batcave one where you punch them into the sewer.
Yeah.
And then they get like attacked by Killer Croc, and
Yeah.
they're just going like clang, clang, clang. It's amazing. No one would ever survive any stage
Any of
transition.
it, no.
in that
And
game.
like same with like the big power moves as well. It's
Yeah.
like right at the beginning, you're playing Batman and you're fighting Robin because he's like, I'm gonna go with Superman. What?
So ungrateful.
So I did like this power move on him, and like he's supposed to be like your kid, and you love him, and he
The
just
one where you're like blasting him with the Batwing coming out
take
of
him up
his
into space basically with the Batwing, and then push him back down to Earth, all the while shooting him.
machine gunning him.
I'm like, I love you, son.
Yeah, this hurts me more than it hurts you, son.
And then right at the end of the thing, he's like, I'm sorry, Robin, I didn't mean to.
Damien. I never meant to.
Sure.
Yeah. Wasn't there some there's like a thing in the story where everyone's had a pill that makes them super or something, and that's why no one's dying all the time from being punched into space. I'm pretty sure that
Maybe.
any time I sort of jokingly refer to this in a video, people are like, actually they ate
Actually,
a
there's this
pill
thing,
and
yeah.
they've got some Superman powers, and I'm like, I don't care really. It's just
It's just really
like,
funny.
it is funny to watch a normal human being like Captain Cold or Robin
Yeah.
get punched into the sun and then
Yeah.
come back and be like, fine.
One complaint I do have with it though is the gear system.
Oh yeah, the gear system. So you can get new
Because-
gloves and shoes and
Yeah, and they've all
capes.
got added health and added attack, all the
Yeah, but you just want to pick the
things.
ones that look good though. I mean,
Yeah,
that's the
yeah.
main reason.
But like as you go through the story mode, like after each one, you're awarded with gear, and it's like, hey, you've got all this legendary gear. I'm like, great.
Legendary
I'm gonna-
Batman hat.
I'm gonna put this on, and then it's like, lol, you have to be level 20 in this particular character, not just overall. In each character, you have to level up, and it's
Pretty
just
annoying,
like,
and sort of takes you out of it as well, because it's like
Yeah.
Batman tries to put on a hat and it's too heavy for him or something, and he falls over. It's like, oh, I need to train more before I can wear this really cool hat. No, you've trained enough, Batman. You're doing upside down sit-ups all day.
The best one though is Scarecrow has a hat that's like, ooh, it's the spookiest, scariest hat ever, and it's just a hat. It's like a nightmare hat or whatever it's called, and I was just like, is this a hat?
You've got to look at it in the context of the Scarecrow. That you could put like one of those little propeller beanies on the Scarecrow, and it would be a nightmare hat. So wider context is important when you're
Yes.
talking about hats.
Also, just a side note, all of the characters have amazing eyes, like because of the like really good animation and like the models are all
Eye
great.
tech is-
But like
yeah.
the eyes are just like, whoa, they put a lot of detail into those. So good work on
Wow,
that
I didn't.
team.
I wasn't staring into Batman's eyes. What you were? Never even
It's
looked
in
at
that
them.
cowl, and it's like
Bizarre.
I'm just like, he's
the
got
cowl.
lovely eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like Injustice a lot. I hope they keep making them because
Yeah.
they're really good fun.
They're really good. It's been tricky for me to like learn how to play it, and I am playing it through on normal because I'm determined to try and improve as I go along.
Good.
So it
Just
should
that
be good.
final boss though is a nightmare. So
Maybe.
look forward to that. Look forward to the Brainiac fight.
Oh, great, Brainiac. Also, the other problem is I've played too many of the Lego games, and
Oh,
now
and
Brainiac,
Brainiac
I
is-
just
yeah.
see him as the little Lego
Little
one.
Lego
So I'm
man.
like,
Well, that
you
might
don't
help
scare
in
me.
the final battle. That might help if you can visualize him as a dumb little Lego man. Good. Well, from Injustice 2 to another game that's out this week, Minit, which we are going to increase your understanding of, Ellen, with a quiz. Ellen, thank you for joining me for this quiz on Minit, a
Okay.
game in which you, playing as a sort of duck thing, live for a minute at a time and have to figure out your path based on repetition, exploration, and learning. But a minute really isn't a very long time. To illustrate, your first quest is to take this pound that I'm going to give you. You have to go to the shop down the road from the studio and return with a drink for me in 1 minute of Earth time.
Okay.
Your time starts now. She's off.
Oh, I might get some audio updates.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she's still got the mic on. This is good.
You might lose her though. She's running. She's out the door. She's out the door.
It is.
She's coming.
13 seconds left.
Right. She's gonna make it.
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. 4 seconds remaining, Ellen. Here we go. There you go. That's your minute. Good quest, Ellen. Thanks for the drink. I was thirsty. That's refreshing. Do you feel like that was enough time to complete your quest, or did you feel unpleasantly rushed?
Slightly rushed.
Well, I think we've perfectly illustrated just how little time a minute is. It's refreshing. Your second task, I would like a sandwich to go with the drink. Ellen.
Yeah.
You're right. Do you need a minute? Ellen, the protagonist in Minit, only lives for a minute at a time thanks to a cursed sword. But Ellen, if you picked up a cursed sword, for example, on your way to the shops or whatever, which of these 3 curses would you choose from if they were offered to you? Number 1, no matter how many times you tie them, your shoelaces are always coming untied.
Okay.
Number 2, hair dryers will no longer dry your hair. You will need to wait for it to dry naturally. Or 3, restaurants will always have run out of whatever your first choice from the menu is. They'll have your second choice. That's fine. But if you're like, oh, I fancy the steak, and they're like, sorry, steak's off. So you've got to carry one of these terrible curses with you for the rest of your life. Which one?
Hairdryer one. I just use the wet to dry straighteners.
Sounds like a bit of a loophole. I'm going to have to consult with the Curse Council to see if that is an acceptable. Yeah, no, I'm hearing that wet to dry straighteners are fine. So, Ellen, you are now permanently cursed to never be able to use hairdryers to dry your hair. But Curse Council aren't happy. Tell you what, I'm going to have a lot of paperwork here to fill in. Ellen, a minute is probably the most evocative time measurement, and it has been inspiring artists for generations. I'm going to show you a selection of record covers, both albums and singles, that are to do with minutes, and I want you to identify them. 1 point for the artist, 1 point for the song or album title. Your first image. Ellen.
Easy.
What is this?
That is Minutes to Midnight by Linkin Park. Excellent album.
Correct.
Excellent.
2 points. All right, here is your second record cover. This will be on screen right now.
Ooh, now that's Missy Elliott.
It certainly is Missy Elliott.
Oh gosh.
Okay, well, you've got a point for Missy Elliott.
Yeah.
I can reveal to you that it is the single cover for 1 Minute Man by Missy Elliott, featuring Ludacris, if that helps. Number 3, Ellen.
No, let's take that.
It is Take That.
It only takes a minute, girl.
It only takes a minute by Take
fall
That.
in love.
So that's 2
Fall
points
in
there.
love.
So you're current. Thank you. No need to sing the whole song.
I don't know Missy Elliott, but I do know Take That.
It's good. That's the cool way round. So that's 5 points currently.
Yeah.
You're doing well. You only dropped a point so far.
Okay.
It is going to get harder from this point on, though. So just so you are aware. This.
Oh. Is it AFI?
No, it's not AFI.
No, it's not AFI. Which one is it?
You're thinking right era.
Yeah. Alkaline Trio.
Ooh, no, it's not right.
Oh gosh, this is gonna kill me.
Would it help if I went? Would that help?
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yes.
Um.
And it's an album.
God. I don't know.
No? Is that? It's
That's
my
a very accurate
Red Hot Chili Peppers impression. Thanks.
The
album is One Hot Minute
1 hot minute.
by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. So you got a point for Red Hot Chili Peppers. So that's 6 points currently. Okay, number 5. This is a single cover.
I actually choreographed a dance to this. Is Justin Timberlake and Madonna. 4 minutes.
4 minutes. Correct. Good. 2 points. And this is a bonus question because this is very difficult. And I'm not sure if you're going to get this one, but here you go.
No idea. No idea.
No?
No.
No idea?
No.
Ellen, this is 5 Minutes Alone by Pantera,
Oh.
the
I don't know
legendary
much about
metal
Pantera.
song. Can we hear a clip? No, we can't because of YouTube's copyright algorithm, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
So... But very well done on all the others, Ellen. That was a solid 8 points, something like that. Yeah, 8 points, which is very impressive. Well done, Ellen. Okay, this is it, Ellen, the culmination of all of your minute training, learning patterns and doing things in a minute. The final test. Ellen,
Yeah?
you have a minute. I want you to draw a Pikachu,
Oh no.
and I will judge it. at the
Oh
end.
god.
And go!
Okay.
How do you think she'll do, James?
What are you looking for in the Pikachu? What are the standout?
I think I've made it clear over the years that what I expect from a Pikachu, gotta have those rosy cheeks, gotta have that lightning tail, gotta have the cute expression, and all the other Pikachu-y stuff. And then you have 32 seconds remaining. This better be the best damn Pikachu I've ever seen.
Pretty simple, easy character.
Yeah, I mean that's really the key to an iconic character, isn't it? That it's like an iconic silhouette that you can recognise. Really just a couple of basic shapes, but so much personality comes through, doesn't it? In that little Pikachu. 2 seconds, 1 second, and there we go. Time is up, Ellen. All right. And now the judging will begin. Let me cast
I
mine
ruined
eye.
it with the nose.
Well, what to say?
It's a minute. Good.
What can we say? I had a minute to produce Funky Cat 2 Fresh, aka the best character ever drawn. No, that is actually quite good. For a minute, I'm going to say, good job. That's a point. So points. You've got the rosy cheeks there. The lightning tail is a bit rounded.
It was a bit lost in it.
Bit, yeah.
I was trying to get his little face shape right.
Little feet. It's a bit waddly. But his hands are good. Expression. Yeah, I would say that is a solid Pikachu. Well done. You have been awarded the art grant for Pikachu drawing.
I was really happy with it. And he finally liked Pikachu again.
Well, don't get used to it. We've still got the Christmas challenges to come this year, and then it's no mercy. All right. Well, from this excellent minute quiz that I think we can all agree was good.
Yes.
On to the excellent comments that you people have been making about the videos.
Hey. Last week we looked at some of the catchy tunes our enemies sang for us, and all put our dancing shoes on.
It makes us wonder if Skullmageddon didn't miss his calling as a West End composer, because this little number is almost impossible not to dance to. Unless you can't dance, of course. It's heel toe heel.
Right, got it.
Commenter Andy McPhee has his suspicions as to why we chose this topic, Ellen. I think this list was made as an excuse for another group dance session.
What? No.
Thought you were hot. Guess what? You're not. You are dead, dead, dead. You brought your whole adventure to a screeching halt. You are dead, dead, dead.
Okay, fine.
Like we need an excuse. Elsewhere on the channel, I joined Luke on the sofa to go through some of the games coming out this month.
This will be good.
Is this an April
Probably.
Fool? I'm going to
No.
assume everything you say is an April Fool.
Everything I say could be an April Fool.
April is a month of lies.
Matthew Rodriguez spotted one that you might have missed, Andy. You forgot to add Red Dead Redemption 2 to the list, Andy. It'll totally be out by April Fool's Day. Nice one, Matthew. That's a good April Fool, right, Andy?
Yeah, real good joke, Matthew. Right up until someone takes you seriously and camps out all night outside a video game store.
You didn't camp out all night, though, did you?
Of course not.
Good.
Yeah, I realised about 3 a.m. it was a joke. Thanks, Matthew.
Well, elsewhere on the channel, Luke and I had a chat about the recent Tomb Raider movie, talking about some of the bits that were from the games and other bits that weren't. But we did deviate a little.
Opened behind Peter Rabbit in the UK.
Right.
But hey, it is Easter.
Oh no. Oh, yeah, school holidays. Kids' films always do well because parents are desperate to get them out of the house.
But then also behind, I think it was Black Panther.
It's going to be Black Panther. It's good.
Well, you say that, but it has been out for like a month. So you'd
Yeah,
hope.
but it's that good.
I know. But you'd hope that.
It's a powerhouse.
Yeah.
There hasn't been a film like it. Literally, there hasn't been a film like it.
It's amazing, don't get me wrong. I love Black Panther and I wish it every success that it can get. But
Yeah.
when it's been out for a month and you're a new action film and it's a Tomb Raider film, you should be able to get closer to it than Peter Rabbit.
Devastating.
And Peter Rabbit is James Corden. What is
that
going
was
on
the
there?
worst casting. What? That's not. He'd be Benjamin Bunny. Maybe.
At a push.
At a push.
Maximum.
Some good suggestions from you guys for who should voice the beloved bunny, such as this from Max Littlewood, who says, Peter Rabbit should be voiced by Sir Patrick Stewart. I don't know why, but it just feels right.
I think he's a little busy captaining the USS Enterprise, Max.
It's Captain Jean-Luc Picard, Ellen, who's a character played by Patrick Stewart. It's not actually Patrick Stewart.
That's what he wants you to think.
What?
Finally. Luke and I went all Far Cry 5 in show of the weekend as Luke chatted about his animal companions and I got him to choose some good dogs to join his team.
Send Bailey in to like charm the guards.
Is there any criteria where a dog won't get
Well, I'll know it if I see it, but
We've just got an image of you with like one of those leads. That we
yeah,
30 leads.
it'll be me running through the woods with one of those like waist belt things. Or like, no, like, hey, look, if they're going to be like a war in the wilderness, they don't want to be on leashes or something. They want to be like running with me. You can run with us, and they're like, also like jumping over logs or like standing on top of a rock with a silhouette like, yeah, into the jungle.
Many suspected who Luke would really be recruiting for and how the name didn't quite match up, such as commenter Crimson Rogue 97, who says, weirdly, Luke's flamingos are mostly made up of dogs. At least they're cute doggos, though.
Oh, this is just the canine unit. Luke told me that the flamingos are open to all who can fight.
Did he request a dinosaur unit?
What do you think?
Well, I'm sorry, but Cheeseburger is dangerous enough, although commenter Sovash Chetty noted something far more terrifying. The ultimate companion, though, the only thing better than Cheeseburger, 2 bears on top of each other.
Or what commenter Thomas Kirkness Little refers to as a double cheeseburger. Yeah. What was that?
I think it's an actual bear on top of another actual bear.
Look it!
Also, oh my God, it's Luke dangling from a seaplane. He's holding some kind of cursed idol?
Come on!
Is this what you guys get up to when we're not in the studio?
Look, I don't tell you out of our show of the week.
All right, sorry.
So Andy, welcome to Art Corner.
We lost those bears.
We lost the bear, we distracted him. And we're now hiding out in Art Corner.
Luckily, Luke crashed the seaplane into the bears. So
thanks, me.
it's It's pretty unlikely. Whew, can't wait to see some art to take my mind off that horrible bear plane crash I just saw.
Well, Siley Films has made for our D&D characters all title cards.
Oh, cool.
And starting off with
All right.
Corazon.
Yes, the best one.
It's so good.
AKA.
I like the little OX coins.
That's good. I
and
like
the
how they
dagger.
scratched out Leon and put in Balena, which if you've seen D&D,
Spoilers.
you'll know. Therein lies a tale.
Yes.
Tale
Watch D&D to
family
find out why.
and betrayal.
Yeah.
And, I mean, on par with anything in Shakespeare.
Yeah.
I think we can all
completely.
agree. Yeah.
Completely. It's beautiful work.
And Mike's one is bomb fuse.
Yes.
Very nice. Good
It's
thinking.
adorable.
And Jane's one is just dark.
Just very demonic.
Eldritch writings. Just real dark stuff.
Yeah.
So excellent work all round.
That's great.
I'm going to go and scratch on some tables now. Kinda got me in the mood for that.
Well, first
Yeah.
off, you can have a look at Dob and Merylwen's next. So here, Dob is it's the loot.
It's a loot, and it's
loot.
the
D
metal
is the
bridge
thing, yeah.
on the loot. That's
clever.
Yeah.
I like that.
Which
I like
is great.
That.
And Merylwen is flowers.
Little
of course.
flowers and plants and colour carrots. Meow meow meow.
I'm immediately in character as Corazon now. I'm just like, oh my god. Yes, Merylwen. Oh, do you like cats, Merylwen? You've never mentioned. Okay. No, these are all excellent work.
They're great.
Good
they're great.
job. I hope we can use them in the video next time we do a D&D thing. That would be great.
That'd be great.
Do character introductions using these.
But it's not just title cards that we
Oh,
have
no.
now. We have
So much
Lego
more.
figures.
Lego.
Thanks to the Thomas Jarvis who sends us these pictures
Yes.
of the little Legos he's made of us.
Fully into these.
Fully
I love
fully
how I
excellent.
look a bit like Bruce Campbell in Army of Darkness. Fully on board with that. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
And how Mike's got a cube head.
Yeah, because Lego don't do dragon heads, at least not that look like
What the hell, Lego?
Egbert. I think my favourite thing about this is that there's like an angry we're fighting version and then there's like a cool calm version.
Yeah.
In the calm version, Dob is slightly less angry. Me and you are smiling, and then Jane's Prudence is just still
Yeah.
just default angry.
Just furious, generally. We have no way of knowing what emotions Mike is feeling because of his cube face. I feel like Luke has been repurposed from the Incredible Hulk in these. But I do enjoy his bright red rocking electric guitar.
Yes.
Like he's gonna knock out some Johnny Be Good or something, which is
mhm.
great. Excellent Lego work though. Well
Yeah,
done.
excellent. Thank you very much for things in Art Corner. There's so many more. Thank you. That's amazing. So, Andy, thank you for joining me on
No
Show
problem.
the Weekend.
It was good.
It was good. I miss tall Ellen, but he will be back next week.
Yeah. Where's that drink that I got? I'm thirsty
There
again.
you go.
Thanks.
There you go. You took less than a minute that time. If you enjoyed the show, please do give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Do check out Outside Xbox as well.
Oh, that's a good channel. Yeah.
Yeah,
Go over there.
I've heard they're good.
To see what they've got going on.
But also,
sorts.
if you would like to come and say hi to us all, we're going to be at EGX Res next weekend.
Oh my God,
And we're
it's
going to be
next
doing meetups every single day.
Yeah, come say hi.
We are doing a D&D live show that is sadly already sold out, but also we're really excited that it is sold out.
Yeah.
We hope that we do some fun adventuring.
Yeah,
So if
and there'll be
you're
a
coming to
video of
that-
it afterwards probably.
Yeah.
So you can just watch that.
I'm guessing.
And also, like almost all of us will be there. I'm not
Oh,
sure
yeah.
about Luke after that plane went into that bear. I mean, it was just bears and fire and cursed idols in all directions. If Luke is there, I will be impressed, frankly. So come along, see the
Yeah.
miracle man who survived that. And we'll see you at Red. Bye.